What are your thoughts about what WWE 2K14 brings to the table in the video game realm?
I mean, the video game looks great. I mean, I'm not a big video game guy, but any game with Zack Ryder, I'll be playing it 24/7, you know?
What advice would you give to someone who's playing as Zack Ryder in a game?
Just make sure you don't lose, you know? Do a lot of fist pumping, you know? Have some fun playing.
There's 30 years of WrestleMania mode in the game. What role do you feel that plays in connecting kids with history?
I think it's great. These kids, you know, they're not old enough to have seen those moments live, you know. So now they're playing the video game. Maybe now they'll go back on like the WWE Network and look up the match, or you know, buy a WWE DVD and watch the match. So I think it's definitely teaching the kids history. It's great.
When it comes to video games, do you have any memories growing up playing them?
I mean, I used to play the video games all the time. They're just way too hard for me now. You know, I had Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, all that. Used to always play WWE Royal Rumble for Super Nintendo. That was my favorite game.
Going from those days to actually being in one, how did that compare to like being an action figure?
I mean, it's crazy. Like having an action figure, being in a video game, those are things that all kids like dream of. And I'm living the dream right now. It's awesome.
We're celebrating 30 years of WrestleMania. What's your own favorite WrestleMania moment?
I mean, definitely it's going to be selfish, but my favorite WrestleMania moment is my first match at WrestleMania 28. You know, like you said, 30 years of WrestleMania. The first WrestleMania I wasn't born. WrestleMania 10 I was there as a fan. WrestleMania 20 I was there as a fan. Now WrestleMania 30 I have a match, so it's pretty damn sick.
In the video game, you can have Zack Ryder go up against any of the legends. Who would you like to go up against?
I would say Zack Ryder versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Why not? You know?
How do you think that would play out?
I'd definitely lose, but it'd be a fun match.
When it comes to WWE Universe, what are your thoughts about what that opens up for fans?
The WWE Universe, as in what? Like
the new digital access that everyone has.
You can like download stuff and all the different the gear changes and stuff like that. It's great. You know, there's a lot of guys who aren't necessarily in the game, and then you can download them. It's awesome. I wish I was a kid, and then like, oh, this guy's not in the game, damn. And then a few weeks later, you can just download them. It's awesome. You know, I don't even know like what I'm talking about. I know nothing about video games, but it's awesome. Get it all.
Well, also they're now allowing people to connect with the WWE digitally, right? You can go and download outside of video games just electronically. What are your thoughts about that whole thing? You can watch WrestleMania now digitally.
I mean, the WWE Network is the coolest thing ever. You know, I have it at home, and I'm just always watching it, because you can watch whatever you want. You can type in Zack Ryder, or you can watch WrestleMania 2 or SummerSlam 1989. It's crazy. You can just do whatever you want, watch whatever you want. It's really the best thing ever for WWE.
What do you like about New Orleans?
New Orleans is great. You know, we've had a good time with all these appearances. I like just, you know, coming to Axxess, stuff like this, finally like meeting these fans. You know, you hear them on Twitter every day, but now to meet them face to face, it's a great experience.
What about the food here?
The food here, well, I'm trying, you know, I'm a low carb kind of guy, you know, so I've been going to the IHOP down the street.
This is not a low carb city.
Yeah, so I stick with my egg whites and my chicken breast, but I heard it's real good.